fun little game, and it's kind of a game of like a who did it, who knows this best. So we are going to see, if you guys can guess who you think of Paul or I, or both, or neither of these statements is more true. Okay, so when Paul will read
I'll ask the question, and then you'll hold up the sign that you feel is the appropriate answer.
Sounds great.
Okay, number one. Who does the most cooking in the house? Ooh.
That is Paul. Hey, I can make a mean pot of macaroni and cheese.
So the next number two is who does most of the cleaning?
So laundry says it all.
Yeah.
It's actually both.
Can I do this?
Ah! That would actually be true some of the times. We both. We actually we share that responsibility very fairly. We do. We very much share that responsibility.
So who do you guys think has the most speeding tickets? Jack got it. It's Rachel.
Hey, before kids. Before kids.
This is true. Paul just didn't get caught.
All right.
Oh,
I got my
I know. I've
That's
gotten
true.
out of a lot, but I have hates. It's kids.
You are a pretty fast-paced person.
I just
It's
I
a
move
mouth
very
thing.
quickly.
I feel like
Almost that way.
I have a lot of things to accomplish.
So question number four. Does not eat any vegetables.
I love vegetables. It's Paul.
I eat potatoes. Those are veggies.
I feel like Paul's the pinky one.
Super picky.
And question five. Who watches the most sports? It's actually Rachel. She'll turn the TV on to watch basketball, football,
Golf. All sitting on
Does it get loud in your house?
KU basketball. It does.
And the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs. Yeah.
Come off it.
Number.
Let's go. It'll be like a late night game. The boys are in bed, and I might be yelling, and Paul's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Listen, listen."
My yelling helps.
They're gonna win. It's gonna be fine. Who likes to play golf?
It's actually both of us. We both enjoy golf.
I had the right card.
You were looking at the right answer,
I
but you
was.
weren't showing the
Is
right
that how this game's supposed to go?
Who has the most tattoos?
All this.
By a very
Are we going by square inches?
no.
Or are we gonna number out?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Who is scared of heights?
I'm just picturing you guys zip lining and seeing what's going to freak out. I feel like
That is really funny. Okay, so
There should be some clarification.
Is it Paul?
Uncontrolled heights.
it is Paul. It is Paul. I think he's a firefighter.
No, there's a
and-
difference. I will climb up a 65-foot ladder, no issues whatsoever. But when I'm floating in a parasail in Mexico where there's no OSHA and you've got two guys serving drinks on the boat that have control, I don't like those heights.
like
I
to the
would
point
believe that.
of
I
it's
get
very, very, very scared.
I don't enjoy those
I
heights.
have video proof for those that need to see
Trust me,
this.
I'm terrified of heights. I don't need proof.
75 feet up water surface tension
I
has the
even like
consistency of
bridges.
concrete.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Who has the messiest car?
is that where Paul stashes his stuff?
Is that what
I'll make it to the house.
Okay.
For the most part.
Ah, nice. It is both. It is
Who was a
both.
messier?
I know. Well, okay, fair enough.
Who
That's
has
true.
a messy car?
We
So
worded
phrasing,
it like
you all
three.
get a point.
Yeah,
Yay.
that's fair. Fair enough.
Way to go.
Who likes to garden? Actually, Paul.
Really?
Yes, I really dislike it. I really like flowers, and I really like fresh fruit and vegetables. I do
He doesn't
not,
like the process.
do not like the
of-
process.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
But you gotta think patience. I don't really have a lot of that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Who skipped college classes to go play frisbee? Frisbee.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah.
Question
What?
12. Who said I love you first?
I feel like Rachel has no patience.
Jack's got it.
Really?
You wanna know how to? This is fun.
Yes, we do.
We're sitting on the couch and he wrote it on my back with his
That's
Aww.
strategy.
That's super cheesy. Super cheesy. Super
Straight up
cheesy.
American cheese. Love it.
So, who was more fearful of marriage early in the relationship? Bam.
Ha!
All three of them.
So true. That doesn't mean I didn't want to get married. Just
Whose family owns a boat dealership?
nice. Yeah.
Should get anchored boat.
It's true. I should get
You
into
gotta-
it.
Here's a fun one.
That would be fun.
Who's had to have reconstructive surgery on their thumb due to a tree thorn?
Can I see those things?
After the questions.
No.
Like some freak firefighter accident or something.
That was a tree thorn.
Jack's
It
got
was
it.
a tree thorn with an ATV. With an ATV.
How did you do that?
I was on the back. And I will say, it was my friend's second date with a guy, and I didn't want to hug the guy because that seemed a little weird because it was her second date, so I was holding on like this, which isn't smart. And it was a tree thorn, and it was too exciting. And thorn, and yeah, so all in. Reconstructive surgery after a tree thorn.
Who of the two of us had a 20-minute conversation with Brad Paisley and had no clue who he was while he was at Country Stampede?
I don't know, but you lucky duck.
That was me.
Really?
I listened to country. No, I was working Country Stampede at one of the security gates, and he walked up with his
You
group
got to.
and talked
Right?
to us.
I wouldn't
You're the
know.
right the conversation. Right?
I
I didn't
wouldn't
care
know
about
who
the
it
Brad
was
Paisley
either.
conversation. You got to go to the. Man. That's
Right?
so jealous.
Right?
Same boat as Paul. I have no idea what.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
like
don't
it's like a
know.
huge concert. It's amazing. My dad promised my mom he would take her. He never did.
Okay. Which one of the two of us can still sing and dance to 90s Christian rock? The proper dances, not just throwing your arms around. It's Rachel. It is Rachel. You wanna do the last thing?
Okay, last three? Okay. Who do you think continued to ask for permission to leave their parents' dinner table as a 30-year-old?
Hi.
Bam.
Yep.
All of them got it.
On the first time that's the first time we went to his parents. We sat at the table, and he said, before we go to the table, he says, so I just want you to know, I'm going to ask for permission to leave the table. And I was like,
It was a thing we did growing up.
I don't know
Yeah.
what to do with that.
Please be excused.
And he said, well, I'll ask for you. So he did. He said, maybe be excused. So meeting his parents, that was how it works. Cool. So very interesting. Okay. Which of us is a quarter Japanese?
I don't know.
Awesome, got it.
John. It's Paul.
What if you told me that?
That's good enough.
All right, and the last one. Which of us pretended to be a youth group leader as a child? It's true. It's true. Totally did that. All right, that was fun. Okay.
So Dan's the point system. Where'd they go? Oh, they're right
There,
here.
yeah.
It was too close to determine a winner, flat out. So you've all got
Wow.
Oh, man. Thanks.
Oh, wait. Jack came
now you can leave as winners.
Yay!
I think he goes to my hair color very well.
Awesome.
So, you guys can't leave yet.
Okay.
We have to ask one more question. So, give us you got a minute to tell us what Jesus has done for your life.
I would say he's always been that stronghold. When there's ever been a chance to fail or slip, I've always been able to reassure myself with my faith. It's shown very strongly with my mother passing. It was tough, it was difficult, it was awful, but it was never overwhelming. And I think a lot of that is because I'd come to faith and accepted Jesus, and I was pulled through it.
I would say that Jesus has just given me that comfort that kind of like he had said earlier, that when you go through life and you make decisions, especially as a teen, you're not given all the knowledge of what to do through life, right? There's not like some guide of like how to be the perfect kid, how to be the perfect teen, or how to be the perfect adult or parent or student ministry leader or any of it. There's no perfect guide, right? And you're gonna make mistakes along the way, and I have not made all the right choices, and to know that he's gonna love me no matter what, and to feel that, and to know that the more I lean into him, the more that he's gonna give to me, and to know that even if I don't lean into him, he's still gonna be there, and he's still gonna be that friend on my back that's gonna come along the way, and that he's gonna pull me through. I think that's pretty awesome. I think there's been times in my life that I've maybe even, I don't want to say wanted to pull away, but then I've questioned things, because that's just what we do, right? You just question things. And I think the more I've questioned, maybe the more that he's proven it. So I think that if I lean into him, and when I say lean into him, I don't mean like I trust what he's saying. The more I question it, I'm like, hey, look, I'm questioning you, so help me with this. And I think it's just that he's kind of just seemed to show me things. Maybe not in the way I wanted him to. But later I've looked back and been like, oh, I see what you did there. I see what you were doing there. So he's just always kind of been there. So he's that friend that just kind of stays there. So, and I like that he loves everybody for who they are, and you don't have to change to be his friend. So I don't know, just kind of a cool guy. So anyway, so awesome. Thank you three so much for coming and hanging out with us and interviewing us, and hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully the rest of your summer's awesome. You're getting ready to start your senior year. How awesome. Congrats. It's gonna be a crazy wild one.
Yeah.
If it hasn't
fun time.
like started as crazy as it could be, right?
You only go uphill from here, right?
Right.
Don't say that.
Love that.
Hey, downhill slopes are awesome too, right? So that just means you get to come back up.
Just yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. And as always, you guys are loved.